I was invited to Lamborghini today to take a look at the new Urus, and they are currently offering it for lease at 5,000 miles per year, $4,000 per month. In my opinion, they need to up the mileage to at least 10,000 miles per year like they do on the Huracans, which is one of the reasons why you see so many of them on the road now. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I saw it on, thus far I saw a couple of them on YouTube in Dubai. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Yeah. I think the Bentayga is a little bit big inside.
Square footage wise, yeah, but this one feels a little bit bigger because the back seats tilted down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I fit. Oh, they don't have like a power adjuster for this? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Would you like me to close the door?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So this is the inside of a Urus. Oh man. Okay, that's freaking nice. That's really, really nice. It's about like the same size as a Bentayga. Anima. Okay, what's this? So this is the inside of the Lamborghini Urus. This is the Lamborghini Urus. It's a big, nice interior, nice and spacious. Looks good, looks very good. Nice, very nice, very nice. I like this. Now, all the specs and stuff, I'm gonna have to talk about that later. But I gotta say, the materials in use are a lot like what we're already used to. It's like if you've driven anything, Mercedes, BMW, whatever, most of these materials are about the same. This carbon fiber inlay right here, it looks well put together. Then they have like this brush metal aluminum right here, more carbon fiber, more carbon fiber. Let's see how you turn this bastard on. I'll figure that out in a minute, but usually you just lift this up, you push engine start, but we're inside a building. So because we're inside a building, I really can't turn it on unless they have like their carbon monoxide detectors and stuff ready. But holy shit, this is the Lamborghini Urus. Now, as far as me sitting in here, like, you know, as a tall man, I'm a big guy. Everybody knows I'm a big freaking guy. This is not as comfortable to me sitting in here as, say, sitting in my Jeep Grand Cherokee. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is really big, and even though I have decent enough of headroom, I have enough headroom, but there's other cars that are way bigger than this. Now, when you talk about the sport trucks, this is definitely more, I would say, this is more comfortable than, say, sitting in a, what is it called, a Porsche Panamera. Like, I checked out the Panamera, I didn't really like it. It was a little too small, definitely. Definitely a little too small. So this Lamborghini Urus, these things have touch screens here, and I believe there's a touch screen here. So all your seat controls and everything's touch screen right here, touch screen. And thank God for that, because I hate the German cars. German cars don't give you a touch screen. You've got these, it feels like, is this plastic or is this metal? I've noticed with the, because I've driven the Aventador, I can't fit in the fucking Huracan. As much as I like the Huracan, that's why you see so many people buying Huracans, because they're cheaper. They're like $2,700 a month at least. I've driven the Aventador before, and the thing that kind of annoyed me was having to actually upshift and downshift, you know, having to actually hold it with both hands, the 10-2 position. But what I can say is that, you know, I would like it if they had just, I think they probably do have like an automatic mode where the thing automatically deals with itself and you don't actually have to use the paddle shifters. Because me personally, I'm not a crazy paddle shifter person. And the reason why manuals are dying is simply because most people don't want to have to go through the extra effort of having a manual. Not only that, they also want to share the car with their wife or their kid or something to drive around. And the problem is, some people don't know how to drive manuals. So what I'll also say is it's obvious the reason why the Urus exists. Now, there's a lot of Lamborghini traditionalists, and they believe, oh man, Lamborghini shouldn't be making SUVs. They shouldn't make your SUVs. And then they'll make fun of it and say, oh, it looks too much like a Hyundai. But what I can say is, you got to understand, people can't fit in these goddamn things. Now, if they made an Aventador, if Lamborghini called me up and said, hey, Big Truck Series, we want you to come on down and we want to build an Aventador around your body. Like, we're going to have a special edition Aventador for basketball players, football players, and big, huge guys who have a lot of money. If they would do that, and they built it around my body type, trust me, those things would sell like you wouldn't believe. The problem is, these cars are so small, it's like you have to be Tom Cruise to fit in these damn things. Like, when I stand next to it, it comes up to my knee. That doesn't make me very happy, nor does laying on the floor. I don't really like laying on the floor. Like, people say, oh yeah, well, it turns better if you're laying close to the floor because of low center of gravity. Here's my thing, though. There ain't no damn track out here. It's a freaking highway. You want to be able to drive from Jersey to New York, to Connecticut, to wherever, and you don't want to have to tear off the bottom of the car. Not only that, you don't want to hit every single bump and feel every single bump. And that's just what it is. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. And so yeah, they got this lift up engine cover for the push to stop button. It was funny because Top Gear had a review where they made it look like this thing was automatic, but it's not. And then this is your reverse. You got to pull that back. You got to pull back the reverse. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, and manual shift. Now, Anima, Sport Corsa, as you know, these are the same as the Aventador. You know, I don't mess around with stuff like that, but here you got your all-wheel drive system right there, the heated steering wheel or the sport mode suspension and whatnot. This heated steering wheel is probably actually over here. That's my fault. I'd have to actually read their books and everything just to figure out every single piece of it. You got your tweeters and everything. It looks good. It looks good. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's looking good. Uh-oh. Don't get my tie in the picture. Okay, that looks good. All right, that looks good. So basically, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me squarely of the Audi. I did a review about the Audi Q7 because I had looked at it. You know, it was a nice car and everything, but it was nowhere near as fast. It was nowhere near as exciting as what's coming out of SRT now. These things started about $200,000. So you figure, give it 1, 2, 3 years worth of depreciation, you'll easily be able, if you ever wanted a Lamborghini, you'll be able to buy a used one of these for like 125, 150. Basically, you'll be able to get a used Lamborghini Urus for about the same price that you might expect to pay for, what is it called, a Tesla Model X, I think. But that's the door. So yeah, but no, it looks fantastic. I have to say, it looks really good, feels really good and everything. Me personally, I would love, that would be my dream car if they would build a Lamborghini Aventador that I could actually fit in. Like, that would be fantastic. That would be absolutely perfect. That would be absolutely perfect. But this looks good. This looks really good. Let's look at the back seat. Look at that back seat. Look at these wheels. Oh, does this fold down? Lamborghini. See, I can't imagine how many of these damn things they're going to sell. They're going to sell so many of these things, it's not even going to be funny. Everything's basically exactly like it would have been in the Audi. The whole freaking headline is Alcantara. Look at that shit. Got speakers in the back. Oh, that's nice. That's freaking gorgeous. Look at the sculpting on the door. That's beautiful. See what the what is it called? See what the trunk looks like. You got a. So it's a lot like the Audi. Got those Huracans. I've seen so many Huracans and Aventadors, I honestly don't even care anymore. Okay, we got the trunk buttons. Yeah. Oh, okay. Speakers, subwoofer. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, this is good looking. They're going to sell tons of these damn things. They're going to sell these things like you wouldn't believe. Freaking nice. Let's see. How do you close this damn thing? Okay, they have a button here. They have a lock button. I don't know if it has that foot thing. Let's see. Does it have the foot thing? Uh-oh. Watch out for my Italian shoes. Watch out for my Italian shoes. Uh-oh. Gotta plug this back in. I unplugged it by accident. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. You can lower the freaking car? It looks like you can lower the freaking back of the car or some shit. Okay, it closes, it doesn't beep. I noticed the Maserati Levante did that. Yeah, this is freaking nice. This is freaking nice. I like this. I like this. Now you think about it, you can either lease these things for about $2,700 a month, or you could buy one. You could wait, buy one used for about $100,000. I think that would be a kind of a steal. $100,000, because they're gonna, you know, they're gonna mass produce these things. Because from what I can see, the materials in use, with the exception of the Alcantara, the materials in use are basically exactly what you find out of the top level Audi. You know. That's basically what that's basically what Lamborghini is now. They're very high-end Audis, you know. This back seat. Let's see this back seat. Oh my God! I gotta slide my head in real carefully. Real carefully. Watch out for my Italian shoes. Look at my Italian shoes. You better stay away from my Italian shoes. I got the good Italian shoes on tonight. Look at this shit. Got the Contis. You know, man, you don't want to mess with the Italian shoes. These Italian shoes, these things are tailor cut. Look at my suit. Look at my suit. I got the tie and everything. When I come fantastic. Look at the Trump finger. When I come to Lamborghini, Lamborghini knows exactly who I am. Look at this shit. Yes, I mean, it's really nice. I mean, this is a, you know, it's a nice car and everything. A lot of people aren't going to like it just because it's a Lamborghini. You know, it's one of these SUVs. More people want the car. You know, see, when it comes to standing out in traffic, the wheels are nice. I have to say, the wheels are really nice. That helps it stand out. Yeah, but this is about it. Now, this is one of the, I guess you could call it a pre-production model. So the thing about it is, obviously, they can't let you test drive these things because there's no insurance, basically, for them. So when they come to the dealer, they basically get loaded in and off the truck and everything. So, you know, I'm going to look at the Bentayga or the Bentayga or whatever, because I'm pretty sure the Bentayga is bigger inside. But this right here, you're going to see a lot of these damn things on the road. Because the thing about it is, at $200,000, you're basically talking about $2,700 a month. So basically, this thing is going to basically cost you exactly what you see. And I'm guessing that those people right here are coming to look at this Urus. They're probably coming to look at the Urus too. But no, this thing is basically going to cost you exactly what a Huracan would cost. So I guess they're coming to look over here too. This guy right here. He's like, oh yes, yes, oh yes, you know, I love the Stradale mode. I like driving around in Stradale, you know, so.
It starts at 200, so a nicely equipped car
Very nice.
would be about 235, 240.
What is this? This is a Venador 319, I think. Yeah, coupe Venador. Yeah. I think that's the Balboni Huracan. SV. Got the SV here. Always love the SV. You see this? Lease at $2,950. Now this guy is saying that to lease a Urus, you're gonna pay $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month for 5,000 miles. That's not a lot of miles. If you're gonna lease one of these fucking things, you want to have a lease. You see, the Urus is different than the Urus is gonna be a little bit different than one of these cars. Because the problem is, the car is, you don't expect to drive very long. I would have expected the lease to be like 15,000 miles or 10,000 or something. And you know the insurance is going to be insane on those. But if you use business lease insurance, it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, that's the one I want. I want that Aventador. I want that Aventador SV, but I can't fit my big leg in that shit. Look at, this must be a Performante. Yeah, because I'm looking at all this shit that they added on it. That shit is hot. That must be a Performante. Look at that damn thing. That is so freaking sick. Let's go look at something else. All right. Well, what they got here? They got the Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. They got the Wraiths and the Dawns and Phantoms. And look at this one. Look at this one. Holy shit, what's this? This is a Rolls-Royce Wraith 2015. I have to say, in the lighter color, I like the way the tail looks better with the lighter color. I don't like the way the tail looks when it's that, you know, that sterling silver top. I'm not too crazy about that. That's the one I'm talking about. I mean, it stands out, obviously, but, you know. Yeah, let's go look at a Bentayga. Oh, and there's the Phantom. Phantom's like a truck. I think that Phantom weighs twice what my Jeep weighs. Oh, 200,000? 200,000? Oh, we could swing that. We could swing that, can't we? Yeah, just crack off some money. Oh, uh-oh. Who's that with the suit? Who's that with that suit? Who's that? Who's that with the Italian suit? Who's that? Watch out. Watch out. You got big ballers coming through. Watch out. 2,999. What's this? A Rolls-Royce Ghost? The Rolls-Royce Ghost costs more than the Phantom? They said 200,000 for that. If this is 2,999, well, this should be about 250 then. Wow. Freaking sick. Yeah. Well, let's look at the Bentayga. See how interior space that is. Got trickle charger here. Yeah. Nice luxury shopping experience. Yes. Let's look at the Bentayga. Bentayga. Okay, this one's locked. Let's look at another one. What they got over here? What you guys hiding? What you guys hiding over here? Ooh, look at these colors. Ooh. You know, to be perfectly honest, it's like with all of these new cars, it's like the technology that they offer. In some cases, I'm not really that impressed. You know, I mean, yeah, it's way more expensive than a regular car. It's nicer than a regular car. The technology is about the same as you get in a Mercedes S-Class for half or less than half the price. Look at these. These are all sold. Look at that one. Holy shit. Oh, they hiding a 918 back there. It looks more comfortable than the Bentayga, but it's got a higher roof line, so even if one of these has more interior space than the Lamborghini, these have a higher roof line. But you know, if I were to get one, who knows? Who knows? That's nice. They're really nice. Most of them are sold out. Once these things sit on the lot, they lose like $50,000, $60,000 off whatever their price is. Usually the car and driver price is actually inaccurate typically. So $1939, huh? $1939 a month, so you can get this for $2,000 down. I mean, I'm sorry, no money down, $2,000 a month. So basically for the price that you'd pay for a Trackhawk, $2,000, you can get a Bentayga. So let me ask you the question, which one would you rather have, a Bentayga or a Trackhawk for close to $2,000 a month? Because you know the insurance on these fucking things is madness. That's why you have to basically link these things to an LLC in order to use it as like a tax shelter. So this way, not only do you not have to probably pay the taxes, but if there's any repairs or anything that have to go on it, you're able to write all that shit off. I'm not really a Bentley person. You know, there's a lot of dudes in the hood and they get like Bentleys, they get them used. And once they get them, they like put wraps on them, they change the wheels and everything, and they make it look like that shit is new, and you know it's not new. Problem is, they're driving around a Bentley and you're driving around in a Kia Stinger. So you can't really argue with them, can you? It's like even if they get a used Bentley for like $50,000, how are you gonna argue with them when you got a Kia Stinger or a freaking Optima? Can't argue with that shit. You could have a brand new Kia that costs $60,000 and they could have a Bentley that was used, and you can't argue with them because they got a Bentley and you got a Kia. That sucks. It's like everybody on the road, all these people got used cars. All the people with these used cars, you know? Or certified pre-owns, I should say. We don't say used. Used is a word reserved for the plebeians. Look at this, Super Sports, Bentley Super Sports. Look at that shit. I'm not impressed by these things. I'm, you know, and you may say, oh yeah, well you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Well, first of all, considering these things are all leasable, and like if I traded in all the shit that I have, I could probably lease one of these things. I just don't see the point. I really don't. And they take care of everything. You know, they have like their, you know, their service warranties and everything. They take care of just about everything. Look at the interiors on these freaking things. I like the interiors more than the exteriors. The quilted leather is freaking nice. I always like Bentley's quilted leathers. Oh, that's nice. They looked at that Lamborghini and they said, nah, that's okay. They looked at that Lamborghini for about like 2 minutes. But I think I would rather, I don't know. This is nice. What is this, a speed model? Look at those wheels. Look at those wheels, Jesus Christ, isn't it? Oh, nothing. Yeah, 2,160. You can get these things cheaper than 1,007 a month if you really want it. And then, because of the fact that it's so hard for them to move some of them, it's like they're willing to make deals. This shit looks fast. It looks fast. This is something you see on the show Ballers, like you're watching HBO. I'm pretty sure Ballers is gonna have lots of Uruses on it because Ballers always has like the newest cars, you know, so they can keep you drooling. These interiors are something, but I have to say the quilted leather that Bentley uses is incredible. But Mercedes, if you spend enough money on a Mercedes, you can pretty much get the same exact stuff. That's that Continental. Yep. I like that. Continental GT, $28.99. $28.99. Ooh. $21.77. Yeah.
This one's nice because of the contrasting with the white and the black and the red calipers.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's very nice. Oh, look at that quilt. I like that, like that, like that. Yeah.
They're going to be priced around, we don't know what the lease is yet. That's a product, that's not even a production.
Yeah, well, I came here to see the Urus, and I ended up looking at a bunch of Bentleys. I like the Urus, though. I like the Urus. $4,000 a month, I think that's a little bit high for a lease, especially. I think you're better off financing it. I think if you finance it, it comes out to like $25 a month. Oh, look at this red one. $23.63. Because I tell you, when you see these rich people on the road driving stuff like this, it's one of two things. Either it's a business lease or it's a personal lease. Nobody buys this stuff anymore because, God forbid, you get into a car accident because there could be some girl in a Honda Civic right behind you texting and shit and you run right into the back of you, you know, and then you've lost like half your value because that car will never drive the same again. Look at this shit. Look at this, is nice. This is beautiful. I like this one. Gotta get another picture of that one. I like that one. Nice and red. It's beautiful.